everybody. You ever have one of those days when you just cannot get out of bed? So today's one of those days for me. So I was here debating whether I should do 7 at 7, and then I realized other people have days where it's hard for them to get out of bed too. So let's see if we can do this together. Hey Sharon, how you doing, cuz? Good to see you. I'm still in my pajamas. It's one of those days. You just have a bad headache, hard to get out of bed. So I'm doing the best I can here. And I know we all have days like that. So welcome to 7 at 7, SilverLox Yoga with June. And we're going to do a session right here on the bed. So that way, if there's certain days when you know what, I just can't get up, there's certain things that you can do, even in bed, right? So I'm going to turn this way, and we're going to do some exercises. Uh-oh. It's acting up today. Doesn't want to act right. All right. Hey, Carla. I got all my cousins watching. My cousin Sharon, my cousin Carla. Hey, guys. So today's 7 at 7 is going to be in bed. So if you're one of those days where you can't get up, there are some things that you can do lying down in bed. For instance, you can bend those knees before you even get up and breathe. Lift that leg up, point and flex, and just rotate. Rotate that foot. These are things you can do before you even get up. Opposite direction. Deep breaths. Wiggle those toes. You got to wake up the toes and wake up the fingers, right? So we're doing all this before we even get out of bed. Hug that knee in. So I'm doing the right knee first. Let's hug that knee in. Breathe. Deep breaths. You can point and flex that foot while you're hugging that knee in. Wiggling those toes. You have to awaken the body. You can't just jump out of bed. Sometimes you got to get the body ready for the day, right? And you can bring that forehead to the knee. Deep breaths. Feel that stretch. And we do the same thing with the other side. So we hug that knee in, point and flex. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Wiggle those toes. Show them some love. Right? Hug that knee in. Deep breaths. Lift that leg up. Point and flex. So you're awakening the legs, awakening the body. If you want, you can even reach up to those toes. Feel that stretch. Deep breaths. For anyone just tuning in, it's still me, it's June. Can't see my face, all you can see is legs. Deep breaths. We're working on what we can do in bed on those days when we just cannot get out of bed. Now we have those knees bent. Roll both knees over to the right, but turn your head and your torso to the left. You can bring those arms over. So everything else above the waist is going to the left, but those knees are turning to the right. Deep breaths. And we come back to center, do the same thing to the other side. If you need to lift the hips up, to scooch over, allow those knees to fall to the left, and your head and your torso falls to the right. Deep breaths. Relax the face, relax the breath. This is a great torso twist. This is a great way to kind of awaken the body before you get up. It's one of those days when you can't get out of bed, but you can still do some yoga poses in bed. Right? All right. Now we can hug those knees in, both knees in, and gently rock side to side. Relax the face, relax the breath. Keep the knees bent, but grab the big toes. Happy baby pose. Happy baby pose. Side to side. Now you can do this on the floor, on your mat, or you can do this right in bed. Just have one of those days when you can't get up. Deep breaths. Good. Now let's kind of work with those fingers. Lifting those arms up as high as we can go. Stretch. Deep breaths. As if you're holding on to the rungs of a ladder. Feel that stretch? And you can even pump iron just to get that shoulder going, get those arms moving. Doing only what we can do. Now, if you can, this is a challenge for me with my left arm, but if you can, see how it feels to bring those arms above the head. And you can stretch. I have an exercise ball here, but you can stretch the legs out, stretch the arms above the head as if someone were pulling your feet one way and your ankles the other. Pulling your ankles one way and pulling your wrists the other, rather. So your ankles are going one way and your wrist the other, stretching yourself out. Feel free to yawn, moan, groan, sigh, yawn. Like you're stretching in the morning, wiggling those toes. Good. Now you can go into a fetal position. Prepare yourself to get up. I might just fall asleep right here. Deep breaths. Using your top hand to guide you up to a comfortable seated position. Let me make sure I keep track of the time here. Oh my goodness, is that 7 minutes already? You guys, that was 7 at 7. Bed style. Never even had to leave the bed. Bring those arms up, bring those hands together. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide your 7 at 7 yoga edition. Yoga edition episode this evening, SilverLox Yoga with June. May the light in me honor the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Nighty night, going back to sleep now.